Hi, this is Steph with Belladonna Dyes, and today we're going to make an incline ice dye spiral. Start by deciding where you want the center of your spiral to be and then give it a little pinch. And for this spiral, I'm going to be using a hemostat. So tighten it down on the first click. You don't need to over tighten it. You don't want to tear a hole in the shirt. And then just start making your spiral. And if you notice, I use my other hand to create pleats in the shirt. And as I'm spiraling, I try to make sure that the pleats don't overlap one another. You want it to be as flat as possible. It just makes adding the dye a lot easier. If you're new to tie-dye and feeling a little intimidated by long sleeves, don't be. Long sleeves are just an extension of the fabric, and you make pleats in those like you do the rest of the spiral, and then you just wrap them around. And frankly, I find the long sleeves kind of nice. They sort of button everything up. And then you just secure it with rubber bands. Or you could use kite string, it's just a matter of preference. And I got these rubber bands off of Amazon, and I love them for making spirals because they're just the right size, and they also rinse off very easily so that you can reuse them. And I have a link for them down below in the description box, along with everything else that I use for tie-dye, so go ahead and check that out. Now it's time for the fun part. We get to add the dye. And since it's November and it's long sleeve weather, I thought fall colors will be perfect for this shirt. When making spirals and adding your dye, whether it be liquid or powder for ice dye, you always want to be aware of your center. You want to find a happy medium. You want to make sure that you get dye into your center, but you want to make sure that you're not putting so much in the center of the spiral that it just turns out to be a giant muddy mess. So always something to think about when you're doing these is that happy medium. So I ended up being one color short, and I could have just went and grabbed another color, but I thought, well, I'll just choose 3 colors that I like the best, and I'll split this last piece of the pie into 3 slices. So that's what I did here. Grab a mask and give your project a quick little sprinkle of soda ash for good measure. So now I'm inclining the spiral, and it's holding there pretty well, but I'm going to use clothespins to secure it to the rack just in case. This is going to sit for 48 hours, and I don't want it to slide down and end up in the muck. It's It's been 48 hours since the ice is melted, and now it's time for the rinse out. You want to start by using cold water. That's going to rinse away any soda ash that might still be reacting within the fibers, and then gradually increase your water up to hot and rinse until the water runs pretty much clear. From here, I take it to the washing machine, and I use Synthropol, which is now, if you're buying it, it's Kirillon, and I use Millsoft, which is a industrial fabric softener, and I get both of those items from Dharma, and just follow the manufacturer's directions on it. I will tell you though that I use a lot less than what they say. I do like just a little sploosh. That's all you really need. And then I put it in the dryer, and we'll come back and we'll see the results. Well, here it is, guys. Here's our Incline Ice Dye Spiral after it's been washed and dried. And I really love these fall colors. So I was talking about finding that happy medium for the center of the spiral. Well, I could have used a little more dye. But overall, the shirt turned out great. It's not perfect. It's tie-dye. And my girlfriend Debbie, who has this shirt, she loves it, and that's all that matters. So what do you guys think of this shirt? Please leave me some comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up, and click the bell and set it to all. That way you get notified of future uploads. And remember, have fun tie-dyeing.